Sir, how do I find the information I need in order to carry out the research? The first step that you can do is you can come over to Google, and when you come to Google, type in company logos. You will then be presented with a bunch of logos that will allow you to evaluate the logos or the 3 logos that you're supposed to select. So example is you got down here Starbucks, you also have Apple, and you've got NBC, which is the one that I'm going to talk about. And over here you've got Pizza Hut and KFC. The one that I'm going to talk about is the NBC logos. These are called Hexadex colors. So these are the colors. These all relate to those colors. They have 6 different letters or numbers, and they relate to the colors there. Now, the questions that you will need to answer about each of the logos are these. You need to make sure that you explain in detail everything when you're carrying out your research. You need to think about what you're going to type before you type it. So the first question that I'm going to come down is, I've got my logo here. Does the logo reflect the brand identity, mission, and value? So the first thing I need to do is I need to carry out some research and make sure that I know what the brand identity is for this logo. I know the mission for the logo and the values. Then I can come back and answer it. Please don't write yes or no. You need to explain why it actually reflects the brand identity. The second question is the design simple enough to be easily recognized and remembered? I think this one is. And I think it's easily recognizable and remembered because of all the different colors. And I think usually what they show with this is they show a peacock and then the peacock disappears. And that brand logo is actually shown there. So you will need to explain in details what you think about the design. The next question is, does the logo scale well against different medium, digital, print, large signage, small icons? I think this one does. And I think that all the ones will do, but you need to explain why. So once you've answered those questions, you then come down to the second page. And does the colors align with the brand's tones? So what is the tone of the brand? And when I say that, I mean, is it bold? Is it playful? Is it a professional logo? Is it luxurious? And then on down, are the colors accessible and legible? So can you read the actual letters on the actual document? Are the colors bright? Are the colors dull? What about the colors that appeal to you? And then the next one is, does the chosen colors evoke the intended emotional response from the target audience? So I know this one does. And this logo right here evokes the response because I know that it is always going to be the CBS logo. So if you have Kentucky Fried, you might say that people get excited about seeing that logo because they know that it's going to be chicken or whatever, or coffee. People get excited about seeing the Starbucks logo. And why would they get excited? Use Google search in order to search and ask the questions. The last one here is typography. Typography is no more than the fonts and letters. Second question, does the logo feel timeless? Third question, what are the colors on the logo? When you talk about the colors, you need to explain in detail. So for instance, if I was going to talk about the colors on my logo here, I would then describe the colors themselves. I would describe the shape that the colors are in, and I would describe then what it makes me feel when I see the actual colors and whether the colors appeal to me or not and why. And then will they be appealing to the target audience? And remember, the target audience, if I remember right, is between the age, I think it's 3 and 10, I think, but check me on that. Okay. And that's what you need to do. The teacher will help you. Please use your common sense. Please don't write one-word answers. You need to write in detail.